Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Mariners halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-0. Irvin Santana got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, leading Minnesota to a win over Toronto 5-3. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they got the
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ozzy Rivera is our subject, and he'll join the AAA squad as an injury replacement. Not only that, but he'll be starting today as well.
Yeah, he's got to look at it like he's not just merely a warm body to use off the bench. He's got to see it as an opportunity to show the organization what he can do. He might make it impossible for them to keep him down, and then you never know what can happen. Before you know it, he could be playing in the show, and that's how this business works. If you play well and help a team win, they're going to find a spot for you.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Joe Wheeland, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Joel Guerra strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Hey, nobody's gone now.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Ozzy Rivera has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I need you right here at one time.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. And how about that, guys? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there.
Yep, that's very exciting for him, no doubt about it. No, but as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be a major leaguer. So While he'll take this knock, he's got to keep his eye on the ultimate prize, the show.
J.B. Shuck will get a second shot now.
Right,
he grounded out to start the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Right now.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. First and second now, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Flaherty moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the defense now for the Tides. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Brandon Barnes gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
2 down, runners at first and second. Yeah. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Charlotte's out in front here, 2-0. So stepping in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Oh, I think they might have had a shot at getting that guy at the plate. But once this ball is bobbled, you forget about that. He'll just take the sure out at first and let that run come in to score.
Ozzie Rivera stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
0-1, here it comes.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
In the dirt here.
Kid, here you go.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, if you're following along with the thought process right here, he just watched the guy chase a pitch way out of the strike zone, so he's thinking, hey, I might as well throw another one out of the strike zone where he can't hit it. Unfortunately for him, he also threw it somewhere where his catcher couldn't catch it.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
See it drive it, see it drive it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Let's go, big dog.
Nope. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Knights lead it 2-1. At the plate, Francisco Pena. He singled his last time up. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The shortstop, Howard Mendel.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Big dog, here we go.
Come on, baby, one time, here we go.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And boy,
He's
just
out.
about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive.
In now, Ozzie Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Let it rip right here.
High and deep to right center. Flaherty racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and it's now 6-3. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Charlotte Knights and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Guy Flores will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Ozzie Rivera will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jerry Sands, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Ozzie Rivera will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Rivera.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, and any designs they might have had about doing a lot of running tonight may need to be 86 right now because it's just not happening for him out there.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Flipped out the other way towards short. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Charlotte's out in front here, 1-0. Ozzie Rivera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ozzie Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rivera is retired, 2 down now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ozzie Rivera digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
The 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Silva is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Here you go, find the ball.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. That at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Charlotte Knights and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ozzie Rivera has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
Hey, wait for yours here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Mark Abernathy will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Knights lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Rivera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And for you folks watching at home, might not be a bad idea to go put a pot of coffee on, because this one might take all night. We haven't finished 3 innings yet, and already 9 runs have crossed the plate. Time to suck it up.
Mark Abernathy steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Charlotte's out in front here, 5-4.
Hey, let her fly up there.
Ozzie Rivera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on, baby. See it.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Foreman ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4.
Now batting.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Lee Koo is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Mark Abernathy will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Come on, big guy.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it
And
right
the
here.
slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats,
Have a rip up there
especially
right now,
as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so
Get the
far.
pitch up there. Come on now.
Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-4.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving up.
Ozzie Rivera stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Into the seats, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pacheco is after it. Thing is over. So they pick up a run. And a man left. The Knights lead it 8-5. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Different story.
On 10 hits.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ozzie Rivera will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Ozzie Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. With a moment now, here is the Louisville defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Stepping in, Ozzie Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Rivera.
Good pitch right here.
The first pitch.
Ball upstairs.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. Silva moves over, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ozzie Rivera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Silva on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And the way their starters throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Let it fly now.
Hey, let it fly.
Standing in now,
Right here.
Leori Garcia. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A splitter,
1-1.
but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Drive it.
2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
There we go. Hey, put one in
Trying
the
to
gap
keep
right
the
here,
game
huh?
close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ozzie Rivera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Rivera.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Clutch up. Drive him in for
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A
Hold
little
one's the
tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's quickly 0-2.
Your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but